Less than 3 years ago, Colombia announced plans to build 100,000 free homes for its poorest citizens. The promise was to give the last 100 homes to the town of Solado. That is the site of one of the bloodiest massacres in the country's armed conflict. Bogota has finally made good on this pledge. CCTV's Begue reports.
The sun beats down on the calm and peaceful street of Salado. But 15 years ago, this was the scene of a gruesome massacre that the Colombian government claims left 61 dead.
In my 67 years, I've seen 2 massacres. I've carried the dead.
Violent acts during Colombia's half-century of armed conflict forced thousands to flee towns like Salado. Leder Cohen doesn't know if right-wing paramilitaries or left-wing guerrillas murdered his father. Almost 2 decades later, what citizens like Leder want more than anything is the truth, which they hope will emerge from the peace talks between rebels and the government.
We may finally get the chance for truth. Who killed whom? And where are the dead? Because his father, as well, is disappeared.
On Thursday, recognition of the town's enormous loss. President Juan Manuel Santos presented 100 free homes to survivors of Salado.
A town that symbolizes a terrible past or war or suffering and victims, but at the same time a place where we are planting seeds for future peace, reconciliation, and forgiveness.
With these houses, the government completed its goal of providing 100,000 free homes for Colombia's poorest people. The government also announced that it set aside funds to build a school for Salado. For father of 3, Luis Eduardo, it is a precious gift, a home and education for his children.
I want them to be better than me, in the economic and intellectual sense. I want them to study. We weren't able to have that because of the violence, because we had to flee when we were supposed to be studying.
While the townspeople of Salado will never forget the massacre, they don't want to be forever defined by it. They tell us they want to create a new story for their town, starting with these homes. A story with a message of peace. Begue, CCTV, Salado.